Hey guys, this is Eric Weingartner with Weingartner Racing. Thanks for watching this. If you could subscribe, hopefully I can finally make some money off this deal. But anyway, this head is a head. It's a big block Chevy head, conventional head. But this one actually holds the record in Pro Mod, at least in the Midwest Pro Mod, for the fastest big block Chevy 24-degree head with the procharger. This head has gone into the 380s. Now, that sounds great, but in all fairness, most of the Pro Mod classes not even run a conventional big block head. They're like 481Xs or Hemis. I think this customer is the only one that really is running a 24-degree. His name is Kurt Riffle. He's got the Joker. Really super nice guy. Great chassis builder. Very good chance. He's up in Kansas. But anyway, I ported these heads. And in case you're wondering what exactly they are still not cheap. These heads are Alan Johnson Performance heads. So he had, the customer, Kurt, he had two sets of heads, and he sent me one to port, and then he sent me the second one to port, so he's got two that are identical. But this one is, I mean, this is a standard 24-degree head deal. So, and just to give you an idea, this is a 2350 intake valve and a 188 exhaust valve. This is a billet head, which means it was all ground from a chunk of billet, so there's no water passages or nothing. Very, very stout head in itself. And this thing's probably making like right around 3,000 or more horsepower. Pretty stout. But not that you couldn't make more with a different head. This just happens to be the head that he has, so it might hold the record, but in all fairness, if someone actually tried with a different set of heads, it'd probably be faster. But this head's still pretty stout. When it came to me, it was CNC ported, but it was really small. I don't know what they had designed it for. And I'd reworked the ports quite a bit, made them quite a bit larger, and he's picked up. So, like I said, I think he's gone in the 380s. I can't tell you the exact number on that, which I know compared to the rest of the class is going 359s, but I promise you, he's probably the lowest buck guy in the class. So, runs Midwest Pro Mod, super great. But let's just talk a little bit more about the heads. He had damaged the heads, and these just came back, so I got to give a little credit to MBE. Even though I port heads and I can repair heads, there's just one of me. So, well, I say that. There's actually two. I've got another guy that helps me assemble. But anyway, the heads got damaged because what happened was the crank actually broke, and it was a billet crank, and it broke, and it shoved the piston up in there, and it damaged the valve and broke some stuff. So these got sent off to MBE. And Alan Johnson at the time put these, put really not very deep seats on the intake, so they're pretty short. And I wanted them cut out and put proper ones, so NBA did all that. It had damaged the deck here also, so it had to be welded up to put the new hoops in. So they did quite a bit of work to fix some of the stuff. It was just easier having it sent off, and this is how it came back. So these are about to be put back together and sent off. But just give you an idea. So there's that view. That's the exhaust. Now, if you were to order one of these from Alan Johnson, they're tiny exhaust ports. I, of course, opened them up because it needed to be. And then this is the intake ports. So they're a pretty good size. In case you're wondering, well, what's it flow? These only flowed 470, which it's not bad. But considering there's some headhunters I've done that have gone 395 and they're a conventional big block head. I'm not even including the SR20 stuff, but if you look at this head, you know, like it flows 470, it ran 380s in a Pro Mod. That's, to me, is pretty impressive. So, not to say that some other head couldn't have gone faster, but I mean, it's pretty impressive. Anyway, I wish I could tell you more about the heads besides these are the valves for it. This is a titanium intake valve. In case you ever get titanium valves, you order them coated. Save yourself misery. This is it looks like a stainless steel valve. In case someone's like, no, it's stainless steel. No, these come from Victory. But these are CRN coated. Because if you get a titanium valve that's uncoated, which you can get much cheaper than these, I mean, it's probably, just giving you an idea, this valve is probably $140 a valve, just for one. If you get it uncoated, usually like 110 or so. But the problem is they don't last very long. The CRN coating, they last so much longer. So you get more life out of the valves because they're already expensive enough. So in his case, he's running a titanium intake valve. And this is just an Inconel exhaust valve. So it's got a little bit of weight, but it can handle the heat. Not that he couldn't run a titanium one because he's on methanol. but he prefers Inconel, so that's what we're running. Anyway, thanks for watching. Just thought I'd show you this head. It's a pretty cool deal. I don't know that you'll see a bunch of them, but if you ever see one of these, or if you work them, they can run some numbers. So thanks for watching. Take care.